talk about it. What's going on in the church, yeah, we talk about it. How to make money, yeah, we talk about it. Facebook, yeah, yeah. IG, Twitter, web, so, ooh, it's really there. You can catch CEOs with Virginia City Miller, talking about the hot topics, my girl, yeah. Virginia City Miller, talking about the hot topics.
How y'all doing tonight? Just want to check and make sure that I got good audio over here on this system. Now, wait a minute now. Y'all know I haven't been here 3 consecutive weeks. So when I got here about 15 minutes ago, let me see, because I don't see no word. Let me test this mic. Now, wait a minute now. Okay, so I'm working good. So when I got here about 20 minutes ago, I didn't know how to put nothing together. So I hope y'all praying for me. But I got this. It's like riding a bike. You get off and get back on. So I got a great show for you tonight. We ain't gonna have too many Kojic closings because when people come together, they close a couple times. But we're not gonna do that today. The reason why we over here on this platform is and we actually shared it throughout everything. So if you're seeing this on Keeping It Real in the Gospel, and you're seeing this on YouTube, Keeping It Real in the Gospel, and you're seeing it on Keeping It Real in the Gospel and KRTG Radio, is because this young lady, she's a woman of God, but I brought her in on the hot topic side because we want to talk about her business. So that's why she's on Hot Topics, but we did cross platforms. So y'all don't get froggy. You know, y'all like to tussle. So that's the reason why she's on all the platforms, because she's a very well-known family. Come on, her family is well-known, the McClouds. Everybody know all the reverends in the family, and most of the family own businesses. So I admire them. They own daycares and lines and churches. Very big family, and I have grown to love them throughout my entire life because they have been a part of Church of God in Christ all my life. So again, that's why we're crossing platforms. I know a lot of people say, you bring a gospel on Kate? No, we're just crossing platforms because of the person we have. And I met her a couple weeks ago at an event, and she just we instantly clicked. I was like, girl, I like you. Here, take this mic. And she started introducing herself. Very strong woman. Let you know what she do. And she said, I'll take your job. Let's give my mic back because I'm gonna continue this because I need to get my coins. So again, we want to send a shout out to her. She'll be with us in a few minutes. But listen, I just want to say this to you guys. I'm gonna stop my camera. There's 2 major events that is going on. Now, we're not going to talk about the third one, but I want to let you guys know that in the city of Belgrade in June, there is an event that is going on. Now, I went a couple years ago to, last year, I'm sorry, to Jazz on the Muck. Listen, and that was their first year. I've never seen anything outside of that. Like it was amazing. So I do want to invite you guys to Jazz on the Muck, which is June 4th, 2022 from 12 to 8. It is an outdoor event at the Belgrade Amphitheater. It's hosted by Ty Hanna. It is also, when I tell you that is a free event, they have vendors on top of vendors on top of vendors. As far as the eye can see, I tried to walk all the vendors, but it was just too much. It was really a lot. And also, this year he has actually made it a little bigger with Laughter on the Muck. Laughter on the Muck, and it is at 8 p.m. on that Friday night, June the 3rd. It is Laughter on the Muck, presented by Jazz on the Muck at the Tanner Park Center. So, listen, get your tickets, get all your tickets so that you can go out and laugh on the muck, jazz on the muck, and then they have gospel on the muck, which is, I'll go ahead and show y'all that too. They also have jazz on the muck that Sunday at 5 p.m. So if you're looking for a great weekend events, vendors are welcome. If you're looking to vendor and you are a vendor, jazz on the muck, laughter on the muck. And that's y'all can go on over to Belgrade and hang out with them for the weekend. Let me start this camera back. So again, we have a young lady that is coming on. Very nice. I'm telling you, it's not every day you click with someone and she had me laughing, y'all, and it's just hard to make me laugh, but she had me laughing. So I want to bring her up because I want her to educate you guys on what she does. And when she said, I own my own security training company, I said, come on, security, come on, training. So then she said, yeah. And then I friended her on Facebook and I started following her. And I was like, I got to get you on my show. And immediately, you know what she said? I'll be honored. So it was no running her down, no begging her. She was like, I'll be honest. I said, come on, businesswoman. Because that ain't every day. Y'all know that sometimes I'll be asking y'all and it'd be like 101 questions. You gotta go through it. So again, we're gonna invite my friend Antonia up so that she can talk to y'all and tell y'all about her business. Good morning. Good morning. Good ma'am.
Good evening.
Look at that. She looking all cute. Look at that. The sun just shining. Come on.
Good evening.
Listen, you know, we had a good time a couple weeks ago at the Jesus in the Trenches event. Normally I have on Jesus in the Trenches, but I'm in the wrong car. I'm like, oh my God, I have no Jesus in the Trenches. So we had to settle with camouflage with Gregory McCloud. That is my favorite.
Yeah, my cousin, one of my favorite cousins. He know that already.
He know it.
Yep, he know it.
Gregory, if you're there, you're her favorite cousin. Just to look at Michael Lee. Michael say, hey, they say when you call someone, they say, let me ask my manager. Yeah, they say all that.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna get out your way because you can hold this down by yourself.
I don't want to take over now. Don't start that. I don't want to take over. I need you back.
Girl, listen, you can do that. That you anointed to do this. So
no,
I'm
not gonna take over.
Introduce yourself and tell them who you are and what you do. Because again, I'm really just blown that my sister owns her own security company. Go ahead and let them know.
Well, my name is Antonia. I know a lot of people kind of pronounce it a little differently, but it's Antonia. I go by Nia. Everybody know me by Nia. Couple of things that I do on the security training school, like what you're talking about and what we do here. We certify people with all the security license, concealed weapon license, armed and unarmed security officers. And we also offer job placements, job listings to help them find work. So we do all that here, but we also offer other services. It's a team of us with other services, but as far as the security training part, that is what I actually do. And just like I say, I own the school for that part of it. Although we provide different services here at the Prestigious Service Center. And I also own a food trailer, what I was telling you towards the end. I don't know if you caught that one. But let's not talk about the food trailer. But let's talk about
we're gonna pin the food trailer. We're gonna have to pin that because I like food. We have to pin that food trailer situation. We're gonna talk about that, but just tell me what made you get into security. Was it
you probably don't know, but my background is corrections. I used to work for the state. I was correctional officer. And I always wanted my own business. I did security when I was probably like 19 years old. I don't even think I had kids. Yeah, I probably had my son when I was like 19 years old. And I already knew about it, and it was just something that I just wanted to get into eventually down the road. But I learned a lot more about it once I got into corrections. So I'm like, oh, all I needed was my certification and my time in, and I can actually open up this school and do all this teaching. Because I used to, even though I was an officer there and I never went up for rank, I used to train all my sergeants and everybody. So it was crazy. I used to always train them. Always, they forced me to be like acting sergeants or whatever. So that's just something that I used to always do. So when I got out, I retired from corporate America a month before I turned 29. No, a month before I turned 30, 2014. So I've been on my own ever since. So basically, I just got tired of it. You know, just to give you a little insight on that. Working for corrections, I don't know. I may got some COs on here. I don't know. A couple of my friends that's probably on here and probably watching, but they know the struggle with being a correctional officer. So, hold on. I'm sorry. I had to run my sister out of my office. It just
Listen, so
one.
these people know this is a live show. Listen,
I just
anything
told
can
you that.
happen over here on Hot Topics. Y'all see me like, hold on, let me tell her, get out. I need you to go. You
Yeah,
don't see me live.
my office
You see all
closed.
these people on here.
She a
Yeah.
little overprotective. That's all. You don't mind. Just
Tell
love
her
overprotective.
slide you a note. Tell her slide you a note next time.
Exactly. They don't care nothing about that. But but I end up just like I said, I end up going in the field back in well, I got out the field. I retired from corporate America a month before I turned 30. So technically I was 29 years old. And I always had leadership skills. I always knew how to train, but believe it or not, corrections kind of opened that door for me. It taught me a lot. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it, although I didn't like my job, but it did teach me a lot about leadership, management, and just dealing with people, not just on the inmate side, even my administrators. So it taught me a lot. So eventually, when I got out of there, I was doing other stuff, selling other things. I just knew I didn't want to go back. So when I found out what it took to actually own and operate my own security training center, I started back in 2018. So it's been about 4 years since I've been doing the security training, and it's been going very well. Like what we spoke about before we went on live about someone that that was interested in opening up a school. Make sure you have them reach out to me, and I can give them some information and what it's gonna take. Okay.
Okay, so let me just say this, right?
I
Because there's
couldn't
so
I
many.
couldn't hear you, Miss Kenya. Could you repeat
You
what you
hear?
said? I couldn't hear anything you said.
Okay, so what happens is there's a lot of people that are scared to just step out on faith. You know how like I'm just going to retire. I mean, you retired at 30, so wasn't really retiring. It was like I'm just going to do this. And
You
what would
can't be
you say to
scared.
someone?
You gotta faith is something. Faith is action. You can't say you got it and don't move on. What's the point of having it? So you have to activate that faith and really trust God and do what you well, He give us what our hearts desire, and do what you say you're gonna do. You make the first step, we already know who gonna make the rest. And I had two babies at the time. They half grown now. Yeah, I got an 18-year-old, 15-year-old. Had two kids, younger kids at the time, and I just stepped out on faith. And I just thank God. I just been going ever since. And just like I said, I've been doing this particular business for the last 4 years, and it has been pretty successful. I can't even complain. I would never make what I make now being a correction officer, especially not for the state of Florida, because they don't pay
And
nothing.
and they're saying that you can preach too. Yes, we know that.
Who
That's
said
why
that? Why I can't see these comments?
you can't see the comments.
No, okay, I just realized where they were.
Okay, so the reason why I explained in the beginning is because the platform that you're on is actually Hot Topics. So it comes, I put you on everything. So you're on both the church side and the regular side.
Oh
So that's why
Lord.
I explained it, because we want everybody to get to know this information. Because now I'm like, really, I have 1,001 questions. So you decided to open up a security office company, and you want to help the
It's a
security
training
office.
center. We do all the
A training.
trainings here. Yep, we do all the trainings here. So just like I said, why I decided to open, I wasn't making enough money. So why not? I need to go hard for me, not just for corporate America. And that's what just like I said, and that's what I've been doing ever since, going hard for myself. That time and energy that I'm putting into a job that ain't, and I'm looking at these checks and it ain't enough, I could do that for me. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And Greg I think he's on there. He know how I go. He's been there supporting me, like no matter what I decide to do. And I used to sell shirts, actually, inspirational pair of shirts back in, oh Lord, I think maybe a year or so. Once I retired, I used to sell the shirts and stuff like that. Greg, I used to do a lot of the stuff that he does right now. So I kind of went through the different things, and I finally said, you know what? Not only with me, not only with me just basically just training people, I want to be able to give back, because we offer free services here as well. We actually help people with seal and expungement. We help them gather up the paperwork. I do the notary for them, filing clemencies. A lot of that stuff is simple, on the simple side. We just don't know how to go about getting it done. So I just, like I said, I offer free services to my clients. They can call and say, hey, Nia, how you do this, that, and the third? Just come in. I'll show them how to do it. I don't charge them a fee. So whatever I decide to do, I always want to give back.
So the full service is not just security. Again, it's the
free. Yeah,
it's
yeah. You mean as far as the free services? Because I say that's free services.
right. The free services is where you do the notary, where you do the expungement, and that's good to know
Right.
because you would only think, but the way I was promoting it was, okay, she has a training center. I didn't know that you also equipped everyone for the. They're saying you the jack of all trades. So
Yeah, basically helping people get to the next level. That's part of me just serving. Everybody got to have some type of, just like I say, be able to give back and servitude. The Bible speaks about that a lot. We have to service each other. We have to help each other. And a lot of people just stuck because they don't have the information or they don't know. It may be easy for them, but it just, it may be easy for me, but not easy for them. But just like I say, just to go over the list of services that we provide here, besides all the training, we also do taxes, real estate. There is, just like I said, I'm not the only one. There is other ladies that work out of the office as well.
So y'all got a little center over there. Come on,
Yeah.
little center.
Yeah. So we do that too. Even though, with taxes, everything winding down with that, the season is about over. But it's quite a few things that we do.
So with the training center, because I'm really interested because I know a lot of people were asking before the live, like when they say training, so they go through the entire process where they come there, they learn, and then they have their certificate. As far as all of that, is that when you say training center?
Yeah, they come in. It's a 42-hour course, so they come in, they get the training, and they get certified. I do have agencies, security agencies that I am connected to, and they also tell me to refer my students to them. So it kind of make it easy for them to get in the door to get a job.
And you also do armed as well?
Yeah, we do armed and unarmed. I told you that at the beginning.
Come on, I just have to make sure because when I may just get a security license just to have one as a backup.
And the concealed weapon license as well.
Oh, you do the okay? Come on, you're just spilling it all out. You just letting it
I told you, Miss King. I just said we do all the license, the unarmed, the armed, and the concealed weapon license.
Come on, are y'all listening to what this young lady do?
Yeah, we do.
Come over there. I'm gonna go get my security license just because. Now tell me, here it is. Now I probably ain't gonna work security because I'm mean. I'd be like, no, you can't come through this gate. You didn't call first, so that, yeah, I couldn't make it. But tell me what is the price range? If I said I wanted to start it, is that something you discussed, or is that?
Our unarmed security D license is $175. Our armed security license is $275, and for the concealed weapon license, it's $150, which also includes the gun range and the gun range fees and all that ammunition, everything that you need in order to go in the gun range.
That's good. How do you pronounce it? Matrice McCloud. How do you pronounce it? Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm.
She said tax service is not free. Yeah, girl, I know, but they be charging like $250. Yeah, we know.
No, it's not free. You get a free quote, but it's not free once it's prepared.
They get free
she
quotes
know
over
that
there?
because I filed her taxes. She had to pay. That's my mama.
Yeah, listen. I didn't even know they gave free quotes around here. Where you at? They don't get free quotes for the taxes. Yeah. They said, let me do your taxes, and this we're gonna take out when you get
you do free quotes.
Oh wow! And then
that's part of the free services.
Willis said they become real security officers, and
that's right, Mr. Willis.
I know. I'm getting ready to tell everybody go over there and get y'all license, the real ones, so that y'all can be secure. Not me. I can come get licensed just to have them.
Now, just to piggyback off of that, I get a lot of calls with people who have felonies. And, and a lot of them think that they can't be certified, and technically they can. Yeah, I go through that a lot. I get a lot of questions. Basically, they have to be 3 years off of whatever the state gave them as far as probation, jail time, 3 years after their completion of sentencing, whatever sentence that they end up getting. So they still are eligible. All they got to do is call, and I can basically tell them if it's possible or if it's not. Now, the only issue that they may encounter is finding work. However, there is some agencies with some posts where they can put convicted felons at certain posts.
But they can't have the.
They definitely can't have the arm. No,
they can't be armed. That's good to know. That's good to know that they can be security officers.
Yeah,
being a convicted felon. I didn't know that.
Some posts that they can fill in to where their background is not an issue, would not be an issue, but they have to be out for over 3 years or completion of sentencing. Because when you say out, people think just out of the county jail, even after probation, parole, whatever, they got sentenced. So 3 years after that.
Wow. And that was something that's good because so many people always ask that question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gregory and Willis is really tripping me out. They are in these chats. I love Gregory and Willis, so yeah, I love both of them. So again, I'm you know how like some things just really just wow me, and I don't get wild all the time because I'm always in the industry. I'm in the industry of doing so many things, but just to know that you basically stepped out on faith at 30, and
it ain't been easy, but I stepped out. I exercised, I activated that word faith. And a guy gonna show you what he working with, because you see me. Oh yeah, I'm cocky with him. When
listen,
I speak about
your mom already done said that's Dr. T.G. Thompson granddaughter. She already let me know.
I'm about to take her phone.
Baby. I love her. Oh, okay. So wait, they said, Nia, don't forget the nonprofit Makita. Yes, daily affirmation and faith. It's what it takes.
Yeah, I haven't been doing the nonprofit. It stands for Many Are Kids Innocent to AIDS. And I really haven't been doing it, but I'm gonna get back into it. Yeah, it's a nonprofit I created back maybe probably like over 10 years ago. And we give out information to talk to the youth about protecting themselves against HIV and AIDS and stuff like that.
So we're going to get back into doing it. I mean, is this something?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I got a lot on my plate. They know that. They want me to do everything, but they lack the help. I ain't say the support, the help, the labor, the hours spent. You already know how that go when it comes down to entrepreneurship.
I love you because you just like, look, y'all want me to do all this stuff, but y'all need to help me. Y'all need to help her. Trail
again. Y'all need to help her.
She said, "Why did you create it?" So what she's saying is, why you created it if you're not gonna do it?
Tell her to get the help me work it. That's her problem. She lived way in Port St. Louis and want me to do everything.
They say, "Don't."
That's right. Eventually, I just gotta fit things into my schedule because I will be overwhelmed trying to do everything all by myself. Okay. I do have a team in certain areas for certain things, but you already know good people is hard to find, and dedicated people. They can be good, but dedication is different. You need dedicated people when it comes down to business.
Trail is feisty over here. Well, Neat said, this is coming into a Q&A. Neat said, what kind of help do you need?
Neat, you need to inbox me your number because I haven't spoken to you in a while. We need to catch up anyways.
And Trail says, yes, I do help. I'm a certified paralegal here. So she says she do help. So these people is willing to help you, and they said they got you. So Neat, Neek, I need you to inbox her so that y'all can help out because she said this is overwhelming. And then Willis said, "What help do you need?"
Okay,
And
I'm gonna be in the inbox soon. We get done. I think I got Mr. Willis number, but I definitely need Shanika number. That's neat, so
Shanika,
that I can
inbox
yeah,
her, Shanika.
so I can
So
discuss some stuff with her as well. Yeah, they
because you
know the
got your
inbox.
team.
So I can. There you go.
And there's your paralegal. So
Yeah.
tonight we have restarted what we stopped tonight. You have got your team together. I can't tell you I'm gonna help you because I'll be all over the place. So I
So
can't.
you
I
already
can't.
know how I feel.
I
Exactly.
I I, I just got volunteered. I just personally got volunteered because I donated some ice, and now I'm a part of an organization that does helping the homeless, which is I love it though. They give away 200 care packages to homeless, 200 men, 200 women. So they were like, "Hey, we want your input." So I got called in the Zooms now. So I'm like, well,
Oh,
okay,
that's
well, I'm here.
awesome. Maybe we can sponsor some stuff from the service center and give you some items and stuff that'll help with our care
Yeah,
package or whatever area you need help in, even a little time that we may have.
yeah, because it's really nice. And she was like, well, and she was like, I need you on the Zoom. I'm like, for what? So I went on the Zoom and she's like, oh, well, this is what we're doing. I said, well, Jesus. So now I'm a part of that. And, I run these shows. So I get it that you're overwhelmed. But Neat said, LOL, I got you. So Neat, I'm going to be looking for you to be sharing some things via social media. Please friend me because I'm expecting a whole lot from y'all now.
That's right.
We're going to expect a whole lot of things. So listen, now I got to make sure that everybody knows what you do. Do you have your address to tell me so we can let people know they can reach?
Sure. Where I'm located is 1280 South Powerline Road, Pompano Beach, Florida 33069, Suite 2. We are right across from IHOP and that Checkers on McNabb. If you're familiar with the area on Powerline, I'm over here in these buildings, and I have a storefront. It's Suite 2. It's
Okay.
1280. Let's see it. And I'm in
So
the process of putting some signs by the road too, so I can be
so
more
it's about
visible.
7-Eleven.
No, you got to come headed a little north of 7-Eleven.
Okay. I think I
Mm-hmm.
know where
But
you are.
yeah, you got like maybe about 4 different plazas in that area, and I'm in one of the plazas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to get into security, I want you to contact. I said we're gonna say Nia because I kind of want to botch her name up. We want you to
Antonia.
contact Nia, Antonia. But she said something in the beginning of this live, and we're gonna touch on that before we leave. You say you had a food trailer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That food trailer a lot of work. I don't even know why I mentioned it. It's a lot of work, and the food industry is very lucrative, but it takes a team to run that trailer. That's all I gotta say.
So what you got on the food trailer?
It's called Seafood and Things. So one of the special dishes that I actually make is seafood mac. That's when I do have it on the trailer. But that's one of the special dishes. But we cook a lot of different stuff. Conch shrimp, fried crabs, just different stuff, fried ribs. It just all depends. It's just all.
So when is the food trailer coming back out?
Maybe we'll catch the next event. I do like to focus on events. We were at T-Dog last event, Fall Festival. We was out there. I don't know if you made it to that event, but we was definitely there.
Well, I have an event coming up in May, so I'm gonna shoot you that information. And we have
Okay.
vendors. So maybe we can get the seafood down to South Florida. Well, if we're in South Florida, I'm just used to saying it. Down to Palm Beach to enjoy some seafood mac.
Okay.
And so we're gonna have to get you down there. Because I want some seafood mac now.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
really don't need an event for you to make now. You can make some at the house in the kitchen.
I know
I
I
can
was
do
gonna get to that. Like, I can make a pan at the house. Yeah, I was just gonna say that, but let me know about the event. And we'll kind of go from there. I can see if I can make some arrangements and kind of bring the trailer out.
Now I'm super excited because if you frying ribs and you got seafood mac, yeah, you
Yeah,
sold me on that.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know if
excited.
you're
I'm
thinking
excited.
fried crabs, conch, shrimp, wings. Yeah, we do all that on the truck.
My God, today. Ah, the
Mhm.
blessings. The blessings. So listen, I always tell people I don't hold them long because we want to make sure. Listen, 30 minutes I hold everybody, but I want to thank you so much for coming on. And I'm gonna tell you why. It is good when women can support each other, and I'm a firm believer in that.
Definitely agree. Definitely, definitely. I do. I'm in quite a few support groups and stuff like that when it comes down to women's support groups. And I do agree with us supporting each other, and we just need more of them. I do feel as though we need more of those type of groups around because there's always some motive or a hidden agenda with women, and it's just a lot of stuff we need to work on as a whole, as a community, as Black women. Let's just say that. I just feel that.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
So
just
we have to really, I think that, and Drina Penn said, oh my God, I need this truck ministry. Drina, Drina, if you get something going on in Orlando, I have to ride with her. I have to follow behind the truck. So Drina, if you got something going on, let me know. I'm gonna be her new promoter for the truck.
so Drina is located in Orlando.
That's Drina Penn. That's Lady Drina of WKOB.
Hmm.
She has several shows on her radio show, Monday through Friday on radio, and she's here a lot because she hosts a lot of the gospel events. So, um, Drina, when y'all have something in Orlando and y'all need vendors, y'all call me because I'm the booking manager now for seafood and mo. Well, we're gonna take the
Seafood
R.
and
Oh,
seafood and
seafood. I like that better. Seafood and thing. I
and
am.
things.
Listen, my first company was GT Picture Perfect Photos and Things, NGS.
Right.
Just anybody want to book seafood and things, y'all call me because I'm gonna be the new booking manager. I ain't
That's
cooking
right.
nothing, I ain't doing nothing, I'm just booking. I'm just letting y'all know I'm gonna be there and make sure everything run right and y'all don't get out of hand. But I'm the booking manager because we finna put this trail on the road and that's
Right.
my help.
And make sure you guys follow the business pages on Facebook and Instagram. It's seafood and things. Things with a Z at the end. Seafood, SEAFOOD, the letter N, things, THINGS. And also Prestigious Service Center. Also follow that business page as well. Prestigious Service Center. It's spelled just the way that I'm saying it.
All right, so
Prestigious
do me a favor,
Service. Just
go
go
back
ahead.
in and put the name in the chat so that everyone can be sure to
So
follow.
see, I might hit the wrong thing. Where would I put
Okay, well, don't do it now. Don't touch that now until we do this. Don't-
it?
Wait till we use that right hand. I'm telling you, maybe we do benediction. But I do want to thank you so much for joining me. Again, if there's anything that I can do to help you, I am here. I love your spirit. I told you that day. I was like, oh man, I love you.
They'll sat next to me, hand me your mic, and I said, "Oh, you want me to host? I go ahead and take over."
She said, "Can you tag it?" You know, I can't tag it because I haven't followed it yet. So
Oh,
what I'll do is on my other phone, I'll probably go back in and tag it. But I just thought it was easier because I couldn't find it really quick, so that's why I couldn't tag it. Come on, Nico, her job. She like, well, why you can't
that's
tag?
right. Shanika is a long time friend. We're talking about elementary, so she's seen the growth and the development. She's a long time friend.
She
I
like,
just
why
haven't
you
told
can't
the
tag?
story about. Oh yeah.
Well, well, this is the rekindle night. We're glad that y'all
So
got.
Shanika need to inbox me her number anyway,
All right, let me
and
see if
she
that's
know that.
it. Is it? Does it have a crab on the picture?
Yes, it's a crab on the picture.
That
Yes, that's the Facebook. Hmm.
okay. So Shanika, I found the page, Shanika. Neat. She said, and I'm gonna tag it inside. I'm gonna tag it inside. She said, I used to work with Kenya. Kenya who? Me? Really? Oh, that's Shanika. Hey, Shanika. I'm sorry. You know what? I can't see the picture on my life. Hey, Shanika, y'all still at some class, y'all still there. Pray for me so I can step out on faith and step out the doors. I'm still there 18 years later. I used to, I'm still there, Shanika. Y'all praying for me so I can take that leap of faith.
See,
Gorgeous.
you rekindling as well. We both
Yeah,
know.
there it is. So I didn't know who Neat Neat was until I really paid
That's her
attention.
nickname.
Come on, Neat Neat, nice. And I have she used to do a event as well, like a mother daughter.
Yes,
Um,
I attended one of Mika's events as well. Me and my daughter.
and I
Mhm.
couldn't attend the event because I'm always doing stuff. But me and my daughter did buy the shirts because we wanted to support. But we did the mother daughter, the I Am Princess and the shirt. So we did support that when she told me about it. So that it is. Girl, listen, we talking like we on FaceTime. This is a whole live and people tuning in and tuning out. So again, I want to thank you so much. Again, if there's anything that I can help you with, anything you need from me, any promotion, any marketing, because again, there's several people that I have tuned in on YouTube because they don't have social media. They're tuned in on YouTube so that I can get them in contact with you to get their licensing. And another couple would like to further their career as trainers. So, and like I did text him and told him, hey, she also does that. So that is something that we learned. Also, I had someone inbox me and said, I need to call her and find out more about the convicted felons. So again, this was a great show today.
Oh yeah, they could definitely call. Let me actually shout the number out. The office number is, well, office hours is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the phone number is 954-960-5571. Again, 954-960-5571. Did you get that, Miss King? Because I know you'll probably pin it. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
I want to make sure you guys see that. You give her a call. Now y'all inboxing me. I need y'all got the number now. 954-960-5571. I need you guys to give her a call because she can answer more questions than I can. She can answer more than I can. Look at your mama say all you have to do is just listen. I got to. I say this every day. I got to. So I'm coming by your office. What day are you there so I can come by and visit? I'm coming to
I'm
visit.
I'm here every day throughout the weekday. You just call me and let me know. I'll inbox you my
I'm just coming. I'm just going to
or show
pull up.
up.
I'm just going to show up with my camera on and say, I'm here. Do you have any
That's right.
macaroni and
Just show up.
cheese? I'm going
Well,
to just
definitely
show
come
up.
because if I'm in training, you can't be disturbing the people now.
Your sister disturbed my life.
I know that's right.
So if your
She
sister
disturbed
disturbed my
me.
full show, if your sister can walk in on my show that I'm
She
live streaming on 12 platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, then I can walk in on the training and say,
I
hi
know that's
people,
right.
how you doing?
I
And
know
I
that's
can,
right.
yeah. So yeah, I could
Yeah.
do that. So tell
She out of control. She really is. At
yeah,
times. Both of y'all.
so listen, anything you want to say to these good people that have logged on to support you? Because
Yeah, just like I said, if they got any questions or concerns or whatever, if they, being curious about a lot of stuff, just hit me up, just call. I may have some other services that I can provide free. They just have to call and ask. I can't think of everything off the top of my head, but when you call and go to ask a question, I'll be like, yeah, I could do that for you. It kind of happened like that.
Trail, I was just joking, Trail. I was just joking. She said she was trying to give you key points.
That's my oldest sister. Don't they all try to give you a key point?
Listen, you should have told her that girl ain't got no key points. She ain't got no structure on that show. That show is just a conversation. This is not a structured show. One thing that I've learned in this industry is I don't want structure. And the reason why I don't want structure, sometimes when you do it that way, what'll happen is it sounds robotic. When people are asking you questions and they're like, well, what is this? It gets to the point where people are like, that's robotic. So when we just have a conversation, then it sounds better. They say, I thought you two were sisters. No, I don't know. I just met her 2 weeks ago, but I know she's gonna make me some macaroni and cheese with some seafood in it.
Oh, I guess you family now.
Well, Gregory's my cousin.
Well, Gregory, I don't know which side, his mom or his dad.
On his daddy's side.
Well, if you my cousin did, because my mom and his dad is siblings.
We is family. I love his mama. His mama is the best. His mama, I hate to say this out loud. She feisty. She said, I'm Gregory mama. I said, come on, Gregory mama. And then she said the next day, she said, I apologize. I said, no, I didn't take it as nothing, baby. I took it as you just sufficed. And I love that. I said, so I didn't take it as you was being rude, honey. She was like, I'm Gregory mama. Because I understand, because I got a daughter too. I'm like, I'm her mama. So yeah,
she's definitely harmless. She's feisty and she's harmless.
I love her.
Yeah.
When I tell you,
she gonna brag on her kids. She wants you to know.
Listen, and I pray. Listen. I know that your mom and your sister. Look at your sister. She just
laughs.
And I know. And just understand this. The Wilson side of y'all family. You're on the Wilson side, right?
That's my sister dad. My sister dad families is Wilson.
Okay, I have family in Delray that are Wilsons.
Okay.
Which is Gregory's wife family.
So okay.
Her family lives down the street from me. So we all family. We just family on both sides. Everybody just cousins. And I'm coming to the reunion because I know you're gonna cook some crab legs. Listen, I'm getting ready to get out of here. I ain't planning to be on here this long. I'm getting ready. I got to drive back to where I came from.
Okay, how far you live from the studio?
About 35 minutes.
Okay, yeah, you got to get up out of there. But the traffic should be pretty fair for you to make it home and not have to fight it.
I don't be no rush, child. We should be driving.
Okay, and definitely drive safe. And thanks again for having me. But anytime you feel like talking, having a conversation piece, just call me and say, get on.
Wait, let me see. What did she say? She said, we are all hurt too. We love to be on McCloud. That could be.
She loves to be on McCloud.
Yeah, I'm on both sides. I'm on both sides. I'm a Wilson, McCloud, whoever cooked the best macaroni and cheese and collard greens without. Listen here, real quick. If you cook collard greens with turkey necks or turkey wings, anything turkey, you my cousin.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't eat meat. So they say Auntie Beth cooked the best collard greens. Auntie Beth, if you cook collard greens without pork in it, I'm your niece. You call me, I'll bring you a bushel.
I wonder if she on this live. She probably is.
Auntie Beth. Call me, I'll drop you off a bushel. The man down the street be selling bushels out there outside in his truck. So Auntie Beth, call me. It's 561-962-1236. Call me and I'll drop you off a bushel. And I'll go by there and even get the turkey necks. There it is. The meat stove. Listen, I gotta get up out of here. I'll talk to you later. You have a good night.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
And again, thank you for having me and love you. Good night. Drive safe.
Thank you. Love you too. And you have a great one. Listen, y'all know I try to be on here for 30 minutes because I be trying to skedaddle and get on back on the road. But I want to listen, when I tell you I love her family. Now, this is what you call family support. Her entire family and friends was on this live. Oh, Elizabeth Bird said don't cook. She said she don't cook. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, Auntie Beth, you don't cook? I'm getting ready to stop by the man down here and get some collard green. But I guess you don't cook. Well, if anybody in the McCloud family, McCloud or Wilson family cook collard greens, y'all call me. Shanika, good night, sweetie. Neat. If that's Shanika, it is nice talking to you because, again, I haven't seen you in years and heard from you in years, but I got to get in contact with you. Drina Penn, I want to send a shout out to my girl, Drina Penn, who is on the live. If you do not know, she is multi-stellar nominated. Drina Penn If right now you want to just, if you ever heard of the Stellar Awards is the Black award show. I need you guys to go over to the stellarawards.com, www.stellarawards.com, and I need you to do me a favor and vote for WKOB. Their radio station is nominated, I think, for 2 Stellar Awards. Now, anybody know gospel know that the Stellar Awards is our show. That is our Grammys. So go to www. Drina, put it in if you still here, Drina, put the website in. Do me a favor, run over to the Stellar Awards, www.stellarawards.com, and vote for my girl Drina Penn so that they can bring the Stellar Award back to Florida. They can bring it back to Florida. It said the cookers who you was interviewing tonight. Well, you see she didn't say nothing about collard greens. And he said, I'll stop by. So Drina, if you're still on, because I can't pin it. Drina Penn, if you're still here, if not, I will pin it. But again, if you are know what the Stellar Awards is, it is our Grammys for the African American gospel community. Go to www.stellarawards.com and vote for WKOB. They are nominated, if I'm not mistaken, in 2 categories. Go in and vote. Go in and vote, please. We want to bring the Stellar Award back to Florida. Drina Penn, again, WKOB. They are a radio station out of Orlando, Florida, and they're doing big things. Listen, I got to get out of here. I enjoyed my interview tonight. I haven't been on in a couple of weeks, guys. I know I'm kind of rusty, but it's okay. I love having a conversation. But I do want to thank you guys so much. Drina, before we go, please put the website in to go vote, because we want to make sure that everybody's voting for you guys as well. So listen, I got to get ready to go. I love y'all.